Experience, the Great Ranger Experience, the Great Ranger Experience. Hey Ranger!
My name is Sarah and I'm a ranger with BC Parks in the South Okanagan.
My name's Mark and I'm a park ranger in the South Okanagan.
My favorite park to work in is the South Okanagan Grasslands Protected Area. It's a park that has a number of large parcels, mostly grasslands, and right down to the border with the US, and it's a pretty spectacular place to work.
So my favorite park is Skaha Bluffs Provincial Park, just outside of Penticton. It's just a beautiful spot, unique geology, beautiful landscape. You know, it's got fantastic climbing, but even if you don't climb, great opportunities for wildlife viewing. We've got bighorn sheep here, western rattlesnakes, a lot of really interesting species that are quite unique to the Okanagan. So it's a great opportunity for people to get outside and have an outdoor experience, climbing related or not, and to really experience a natural setting.
So since we're in a grassland, grass species are important. This one over here is blue bunch wheatgrass, one of our key bunchgrass species, which occurs in the Okanagan. And then a really cool one over here, needle and threadgrass. And this one is neat because these are the seeds that are forming, and once this the long end starts to dry out, this will curl and twist like a corkscrew, and that's the mechanism that the seed uses to actually bury itself down into the ground, which is totally cool.
Yeah, so ecosystems and plant communities are dependent on their climate. The climate really shapes where they form and how they form and their species composition. So the low elevation grasslands here in the Okanagan are very tied to the climate here. And so as we see some anticipated changes in climate, we're likely going to see some changes in plant community structure and maybe species composition. You know, as the climate changes, we need to make sure that we've got resilient ecosystems that are able to adapt.
As park managers, we want to maintain a healthy grassland ecosystem here in the South Okanagan, and so we're doing that in a few ways. By controlling the invasive plants, we're hopefully allowing, especially those rare populations of plants or other species, to be able to best withstand what climate change might throw at them, and also sort of monitoring more sensitive areas of the park and making sure that there's not an overuse there, so that we do maintain that healthy ecosystem.
I'm passionate about being a park ranger because I get to work in some of the most beautiful and sensitive environments in the province, and it's a chance to get out with people and see them experience some wonder in nature, and ultimately I'm protecting a place for my kids to use in the future.
I'm passionate about being a ranger because this is where I get to work. It's a beautiful place. There's so many interesting things to see and do. It's an important job, I feel. I get to meet the public and share some of what I've learned with them, and also I learn a lot from the members of the public that I meet too. There's lots of people using the parks that are really interested in what's out here too, and it's just a great place to work, and it's a fun place to be.